What's up, it's Karen Ninja, and today I'm going to be talking about why Demon Slayer, while the game is pretty alright, needs a lot of fixes, and I'm going over that in today's video. So, let's get into it. Normally with reviews like this, I'd go straight into the bad, but honestly, I kind of want to talk about the good things about this game. Because, I don't want it to be a completely negative video, because this game is pretty good. This game's pretty good, and I want it to be good. I'm not one of those people that plays it just to say that it's bad. This game has a lot of flaws, but the game is alright, kind of fun. First thing I want to say is that gameplay, without the delay, which we will get into, is actually kind of fun. The game looks CC2 great. The game looks fucking beautiful. Like, look at this shit. Like, the game looks beautiful. The story mode is great. I feel like it takes a little bit too much from Storm 4, but what can you expect? It's CC2. Storm 4 is their fucking cash cow. So, you know, you kind of have to take stuff from that. All the rest of the things, mechanics, they seem pretty alright. But for the most part, I think that single player modes, story modes and stuff, like stuff that's outside the realm of online, is pretty good, honestly. Now, let's get into the much longer-winded, bad section of this video. Alright, let's talk about the bad part. Now, first thing we have to get out of the way, which I know is probably going to get patched, but I'm going to talk about it now just so that way everyone knows. PS4 native delay. If you didn't know, this was brought up in a Globku video, and I kind of figured it out when I started playing. This game, I have no idea why, it has native PS4 delay. Now, and like, if you think I'm lying, you might be on PS5, or you might not notice it, but just listen to this. I'm going to hit the X button, and then look at how long it takes for Tanjiro to jump. There might be some sound delay added onto it, but trust me, there's like a solid half a second before Tanjiro actually jumps, and you can feel that, especially in a game where you rely on reactions and mashing super, but a game where you rely on all this stuff to react to things, this is a no-go for online, especially when the online isn't that great to begin with. Online is pretty bad. You can duck people before they can even get to you. Disconnects are actually a lot more frequent than I thought, but to be fair to the anime game, I kind of expected that. That's not really the game's fault, more the community's fault. But what is the game's fault is a thing called desyncs. There are a bunch of bugs in Demon Slayer, but I've heard about this the most. This also happens in Guilty Gear Strive, but it's not as common. So, one thing I want to say is that let me explain what desyncs are real quick. So desyncs are when you and the opponent online matches are completely disconnected. So think of it like a timeline, right? Where both of you are on the same timeline, but as soon as a desync happens, you are basically split off from the other person's timeline, and you are getting a different timeline from the other person. It's essentially looking like you're fighting a bot. So, say for example, me and this Nezuko are having this raw ass fight, and we were boxing, squaring up for real. So just think about that. That's how that works. And then all of a sudden, Nezuko starts playing a level 5 CPU in Smash Brothers. Then you're like, what the heck is going on? This shouldn't be happening. The reason I know this and know about this is because it's happened so much that it actually happened in Globku's tournament. If I recall correctly, there was a Shinobu player and a Zenitsu player playing, and the match desynced, so they had to restart. And it's very unfortunate that this game has that problem. I really don't like it, and I really hope they fix it. Hopefully they fix it when Demons come out, because usually when a DLC comes out, there's usually a patch, but who knows, it might be CC2 where it takes a year for them to fix it. If it takes a year for them to fix it, trust and believe, I'm not going to be playing Demon Slayer anymore. I already am on the ropes about whether I'm going to still play this game, because honestly, there are a bunch of gamblers that I want to play on the channel, like Destiny Witch Queen, playing that for sure, playing that for real on the channel. You're going to see that. But other than that, Demon Slayer is really a thing, and it's funny because I predicted this. I predicted this by making my video called Beware of Hinokami Chronicles, and I posted on the Demon Slayer Discord, or Demon Slayer Reddit, and Demon Slayer not Demon Slayer Reddit, but also the OJ2 Reddit. So if you saw that, then yeah, this is going to be a continuation of that kind of. But since I have the game, I know more. So From that video, I can concur that this game is, from a competitive standpoint, completely unplayable. Like, competitively, this game is ass. And that's like, and it's worse than OJ2 competitively, I'm not even gonna lie. Especially when it comes to, like, I get it, this sounds outlandish, but when it comes to netcode nowadays, it has to be good. It has to be good, especially in the world we're living in with COVID-19. It has to be good. We don't have offline tournaments anymore. And like, who wants to spend their time playing this offline with a friend? If you're not like playing it like with some buddies and stuff. Like, who's gonna have offline tournaments with it? With OJ2, it's better. It's not amazing, but it's way better than this, honestly. There aren't really any desyncs, and stuff like that. There are still problems with OJ2, don't get it twisted. It's not a perfect game. OJ2 is still ass. But this game online is worse than OJ2, in my humble opinion. But I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping. But yeah, I honestly feel like this game has a terrible online, and for that, it has to be worse than OJ2 in my opinion. Other than that, Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles is a 6 out of 10 game for me, honestly. Like, this game can be fun, the combos are fun and stuff like that, but honestly, I don't really feel it. Honestly, I really don't feel it. But let's talk about another thing that I have slightly problems with, but also, like, it doesn't really matter. Let's talk about the characters. Now, I'm going to say this right now, that I feel like this game, variety-wise, is okay. Like, I know it seems like every character is unique, but honestly, this game just feels samey for each character. Like, I'm pretty sure you could do a Tanjiro B&B for Gyu. Sure, it might not be, like, look completely the same, but the inputs are very similar. Due to the fact that there is only 2 attack buttons, which is the attack and the special button, and you don't have that many special moves. Let me show you right here. Command list, look at the special attacks. Look at this. This is not a lot. This is all the unique. After, like, he only has 3 moves. In OJ2, you have Quirk 1. I mean, if for unique moves, Quirk 1, Quirk 2. Or no, Quirk 1, Quirk 2, Quirk 1, Quirk 2, which is a bit better. And most of the time, OJ2 moves are a bit more unique considering the environment they're playing in. This game just feels like Storm 4 with Demon Slayer characters to me, honestly. Like, it's not as bad as Storm 4 because Storm 4 is literally just square then jump combo simulator, honestly. And I don't know if you guys are going mad at that, but honestly, yeah, that's basically what it is. Every character feels samey. Like, it's good to jump in with, but it's not like in the way that Fighters is the same, where Fighters has like universal B&Bs and like kind of like universal combo options. Nah, these characters feel pretty samey, except for like certain characters, like maybe like Shinobu and Udodaki, because they have like special things like poison and traps. But other than that, these characters feel like they have like the same real combo structure. None of these look cool. Besides, like, if you have character-specific things like Tanjiro resets or something like that, but honestly, you probably don't have that. The most unique thing about them is they're blocking square or triangle, but honestly, at the end of the day, it just kind of at the end of the day, it just feels kind of bland. If you played one character, then you could probably play them all, honestly. It took me like 5 minutes to learn Gyu, honestly. Look, it took me like genuinely 5 minutes to learn Gyu, but even then I couldn't win because of Gyu. But honestly, I feel like this game is just, it feels samey, and there's so many downsides that, like, but they're decent a bit of good sides. Honestly, if you enjoy this game, I'm not telling you not to enjoy this game. You can enjoy this game as much as you want. It's pretty fun, I'm not even gonna lie. But honestly, I feel like in comparison to all the other anime fighters, like, as I said back in my old videos, I think that this game is going to be This game's definitely going to be but honestly, yeah. Sorry if I'm like rambling. I don't script my videos, so if I sound like I'm rambling, then that's why. But yeah, honestly, all the points that you've heard in every other video is basically what I'm saying here. Online's bad. Delay on PS4 is pretty ass. How did I kill there? Delay online is pretty ass. PS4 delay is ass. Characters feel kind of samey. Mechanics overall are kind of One thing I gotta say before I leave: Surge is the most stupid mechanic ever. Not only do you get a speed boost? Yeah. Not only do you get a speed boost, and you have your ultimate, and you get super armor, you get a damage buff. Like, what the hell is this? Come on, CC2. You can't tell me you didn't learn from, at least Ninja Storm Awakenings, you could hit them, and like, you get like special abilities. Jesus Christ, Surge is actually the most cancer comeback mechanic I've seen in a little bit. And I played DBFZ with Sparking. I mean, to be fair, Sparking isn't really that bad. But still, I played games with Sparking, I played games with other comeback mechanics, and honestly, this is like cancer. Not to mention that the netcode is like on par with Smash Ultimate, and that is not a good thing if you played Smash Ultimate. Online there is like, oh boy, you're playing like 2006 netcode right there. But honestly, this netcode plus Surge reminds me of like fighting a Little Mac with Rage in Smash 4 and praying that you do not die. This is the Masher's fantasy. Like, I swear, this game is going to evolve into sitting on 3 bars using Surge. I don't use Surge because I don't really want to, but like, whenever I see someone pop Surge, I know I lost the round. I know I'm either taking half health or I'm losing that round, because it's just a stupid comeback mechanic. There are a bunch of characters that really benefit from this. Don't even get me started on what hypothetically Rengoku plus Surge has. Not to mention all the times that people are making TODs with Surge, which obviously, yeah, you're going to kill with Surge on every single character as like a specific character, like super strong character like Hinokami Tanjiro or Rengoku. Obviously, that's another thing I don't like. That's not a problem with the game, a problem with the community. I get it, it's a TOD, but if you put Surge in the title of your TOD, it's automatically less valuable in my opinion. Like, if it's not a straight up like TOD with no Surge, then honestly the TOD means shit to me. Because it's all going to be the same. It's going to be, look at me Surge, watch me mash the freaking, watch me mash specials for 5 minutes. Watch me mash specials into super. Yeah, I'm alright. Let me stop ranting. But honestly, I feel like that Surge is bad, online is bad, PS4 delay is bad, even though I know they're probably gonna fix it in like a month to a year. Honestly, that's my goal for CC2. A month to a year, and if they do it before 2022's over, I might get back into the game. But for now, honestly, I feel like I'm not coming back to OJ2. That's Stockholm syndrome right there. If I go back to OJ2, I am not leaving that game for at least another 5 months, honestly. But I might play some other games. I might go back to Monster Hunter. I might go back to Skyrim. I'll probably go back to Skyrim. Skyrim was fun. But honestly, that's what I'm trying to say. Demon Slayer, I wish this game was good, but honestly, it's really disappointed a lot of people. Luckily, I'm not as disappointed because 1, I have never watched Demon Slayer in my entire life. And yes, I still got the game. And 2, I didn't pay for the game. Shout out to my homie Heavenetics. He shouted me out in the video too, so I gotta be fair and shout him out. My boy Heavenetics for giving me the game, letting me use his main account to get the game. So I perceive this from someone who hasn't bought the game, but at the same time is a fighting game player who's excited for the game. So honestly, this game is very disappointing in my opinion. I hope CC2 does better and fixes this game. I have hope that they do, but I feel like by the time they do it, it'll be too late, and that's my main fear with the game. It's not my fear that they will never fix it, it's my fear that they will fix it when everyone left the game and is back, like, on, like, a fighting game or something. I might play something else, I don't know. Stay out for, like, future ideas for the channel. Honestly, I'll probably make a video on that. But honestly, yeah, I honestly feel like this game is an extremely disappointing game. Almost as much wasted potential as OJ2, but honestly, give me a month, give me like once Demons come out, and then I'll make a video versing OJ2 versus Demon Slayer, if you guys want to see that review. If you want me to make a review on OJ2 versus Demon Slayer, you guys got it. But honestly, let me reiterate one last thing I said. Obviously you hear it, like, I know, but like, I don't have a script and I need to pan this video out for like, what, at least another 5 minutes. I'm joking, no. But all I'm saying is that this game is disappointing, and I mean, I could only imagine how disappointing it is to Demon Slayer fans and fighting game fans who like Demon Slayer, but this is very disappointing in my opinion. The game is very sluggish and slow for anyone who plays on PS4. If you have PS4 and haven't bought the game, wait. don't buy the game yet. Honestly, in my humble opinion, do not buy this game on PS4. Like, I cannot recommend it at all. Don't do that. I can only imagine how disappointed everyone is, honestly. And really, that's basically it. If you guys liked the video, tell me what you guys think about this game in the comments. Is it everything that you hoped for? Is it disappointing? We can talk about it in the comments. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Adios, homies. I don't know why I said that, but see you guys later.